Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether, timeless fireside lessons. Now remember, these lessons are pretty much tried and true over a long period of time, 50, maybe 100 years. And this week, I was reminded of 3 different lessons I want to share with you. Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just for understanding and knowledge, education. So please consult a financial advisor if you can find one that understands crypto. Because remember, there are risks. So let's get to it. The first lesson I'd like to share is to remind you just how these markets can be manipulated. The crypto markets are very young, and that allows the whales to push the smaller traders around. And they use a lot of different techniques. They use the media. They use false narratives. They move money around in and out aggressively in their wallets. And they may be trying to get you to think it's bullish when actually they're looking to short the market. They can buy and sell a number of times, a huge amount of times, in one particular market. They're just buying and selling to show that there is a large amount of liquidation, which there may not be hardly any. And that's normally just in the smaller caps. But those are the things I want you to think about. Now that leads me to the second lesson. And that is, the technicals and the data can be highly dangerous. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that because you love your technical analysis, and I use it as well. But just think about it. Every big institution, the market makers, the whales, they all know how John Q. Public thinks. They know your mentality of where you're going to be. There's, especially when something's trading in a range. There's a floor and there's a top. And they know where those stops are. And they also know your tolerance for pain. So they can push the market either way and cause you to react. So always remember that. And then the third part is, how do you combat that? Well, there's basically 2 things that you need to combine. You need to have a plan, and then you need to have conviction. And so when you add those together, you'll be able to weather the downturns. So let's talk about conviction. Why do you have conviction? The conviction is because you've done your homework and you understand the macro picture. And then so when you hear false narratives or just rumors or retweets, you won't be effective. Just pull back and remember why you're in the market and your conviction about the market. Now that being said, like I told you before, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to help you with the conviction part. In my opinion, this is the biggest, raging, most aggressive bull market in the history of man. Web 3.0, blockchain, digital assets, cryptocurrencies are very disruptive, and they're actually changing the world. So when you hear negative news or whatever, just remember where we're at. Now believe me, it's going to get ugly probably in the next couple of years. There's probably going to be a big downturn in the economy, worldwide collapse possibly, all that stuff. But just remember, the adoption of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, NFTs, that is growing leaps and bounds every day. There's a lot of FOMO going on in the world through the banks, the countries, the hedge funds. Everyone that's been missing out are jumping on board. So that is not going to change. And the technology is changing faster than most people can keep up. So just remember that. Because in my opinion, if we do have a huge aggressive pullback, the narrative hasn't changed, and it would be time for me to buy. Again, there is risk. Consult someone, do your homework, but I just wanted to share my conviction with you. Anyway, that's my 3 lessons. Hopefully they're going to help you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. Hit the like button. That helps us out. We're really trying to grow this community. We want you to be part of it. So please share with like-minded people. Leave some comments and come back. Take care.